Is there anyone in? Is there anyone there? I don't know what's going on here. Where is the link? So you don't know that you can join the link? I've sent the link since and you guys are there. Can we go ahead? Can we go ahead? We don't have enough time. Can we go ahead? Please let me know if you are in. Is there anyone there? Is there anyone? Oh, shit. Vous êtes en train de partager. Is there anyone in? Can you see my screen? Hello? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you join the link? Can you join the link? Can you join the link? I'm waiting. I'm still await. I'm still await. Damn. Is there anyone?
Hello, sir. How
Hey,
are
who are
you?
you?
Yes, sir.
I've been waiting. I thought I sent the link since, but you did not join, so I've been waiting.
No, no, you sent a link just 5 minutes ago,
It
right?
means that I sent the link, but the due to internet issue, you did not receive it on time. Anyway, how are
My
you?
internet.
How
I'm
are
good,
you?
sir. You had sent me a link just 4 minutes ago.
Okay. Can you see the screen? We try to catch up. Though we're a little bit late, but we try to catch up, okay? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
What can you see there?
There is a only black drum.
The screen is blank.
No, no, there is a one black drum, black drum.
Okay, and is there anything written on the drum?
No, nothing. Your name, oil and gas business training. That's it.
Okay. Let me go to it. Okay. Oil and gas business
Mm.
training. And now you have the name of the lecturer, which happens to be me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. We are very sorry for this incident. We are starting late today. We try to
Yeah, sir.
catch up.
Because I want to let you know that because I always ready by 8 p.m. GMT. I stop all of my work,
Oh, okay.
expecting that you are giving me a lesson.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I was
Okay, so as from now, whenever you are free from 8 p.m., you just keep me posted, you send a message, then I will know that you're free. Like today, I've been waiting
okay,
and yeah, I'm so surprised
okay,
that
okay,
yeah, as from
okay,
today,
sir. Okay,
once you are free, you just let me know, okay?
okay, sir. Okay, yeah, that will be
Oh,
great. Thank you.
okay, great. Yeah, last time as we started, since we started this training, we have discussed a lot of
I
things.
had yeah, I had already sent you the SEO, right?
Yeah, the SEO. I went through it and I replied to you. In this meeting, I sent a text message. You see it, explaining the SEO. This is it.
Mm.
If you click on text, you will see I define it. SEO stands here for soft corporate offer. If you read the offer that I mean the post that the person described, he was talking about the soft corporate offer. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the soft corporate offer, which is synonym to the full corporate offer. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. So now let's continue with our training. Like last time, we discussed several terms, several vocabs in the oil and gas. We discussed the marine terms, the seller vocabs. We discussed the buyer vocabs. We also discussed some terminologies which are general or shared in between both parties. Today we will start the contracting. By the way, before I get started, I would like to know, is there any question concerning what we have covered so far? Is there any question concerning what we have covered so far?
No, it's okay, sir. No,
Oh,
no, no, no question.
okay.
Yeah.
I believe that there's no question because you really understand the material, you understand what the lecture, okay? But if there's no question and you have some doubts, please, all the time, feel free to ask your question. I'm here to enlighten you on the things that maybe you know or you are still to master, or you just need someone to really explain it to you, okay? In this
Okay.
chapter, we are going to start the contracting. In the contracting, we are going to discuss the several we have contract that we have mentioned. We are going to discuss the contract procedure itself. What is the procedure, and the importance of having a procedure in a given deal. Okay. Also, we will discuss some few samples of contracts with the tank to tank, the freight on board, and the CIF. So we will discuss them, and later on we will continue. So this agenda, I'm going to add some parts in it as we are moving forward with the training. Okay, with this chapter especially. Okay, so today. Once we finish the lecture, I will not send the material to you directly, but tomorrow, once we finish, I will send it to you because tomorrow will be at least at the middle of this chapter, okay? This is why you see that the agenda here is not completed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. So let's jump directly into the our topics, okay? In the several parts that we have in this special chapter, which is contracting. So the different types of contracts, I hope you remember we have discussed them before. I don't know if you can list the different types of contracts that we have discussed before.
Hmm.
Can you go ahead?
So there are two types of contracts. One is a time-based contracts, and another is a procedure-based contract.
Okay. And we said on the
One.
time-based contract, the contract may be a spot contract. A spot deal, it means you buy the oil on the same time and it is supplied to you. Or it may be a future contract on the time-based contract, okay? Maybe a future
Hmm.
contract. On the procedure-based contract, you may have a CIF contract, you may have the freight on board contract, and you may have the tanker-to-tanker transfer contract. I hope both type of contracts you understand them, you have mastered them now, and you already know the differences among them, right?
Hmm.
Okay, great. Let's continue. So, a contract procedure actually, it's every contract has a procedure. It is the specifics in the procedure that is followed during the execution of the contract. Whenever you have a contract or an LOI, you will always have the part which describes the procedure that should be followed. It is in the procedure that you know who is going to do what and at what time. And it is very important that the procedure should be understood by both parties because the procedure is like the technical manual of the things, you know. If you don't understand the instruction, then you will never perform the action. It is very important that each and everyone should understand the different parts of the procedure that are listed in the SPA. And it is very important because sometimes you will come to meet people who don't do their job and they say, you did not mention this in the SPA, you did not mention in the procedure. The procedure says this and that, okay? That is why it is important for you to have a talk meeting whenever there is something lacking, okay? So without a
Okay.
procedure,
Yeah. Table talk. Table talk meeting. TTT.
yes,
TTT. Can be not only table meeting, physical table meeting. It can be a Zoom meeting, right? It can be any kind of
it can be WhatsApp
video meeting.
meeting, yes,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
the TTM,
Okay.
table
And
talk meeting.
table talk. And I have another one question. Uh, yeah, you already mentioned me that we have one time based and another is procedure based.
Yes.
Okay. So the FOB, CIF, and then TTT are only sport contracts or they are future contracts too?
They can be future contract as they can also be spot contracts, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So you may buy,
they can
you may order for
uh,
the oil that will be supplied to you on CIF base after 1 month or after 6 months. That is a future contract with the a CIF procedure, okay?
okay. Okay. And which is a more I think it is a trader questions, but anyway, which is more secured, sport or futures?
No, whether spot or future, you cannot say whether what is secured. Okay, I think what is benefit for both parties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
most
yeah,
beneficial for
yeah.
those parties for both parties is the future contract. You know, the future contract. People always try. The buyer always try to bring down the price of the oil. It brings down at the lowest price possible. I mean, this price is a forecasted price. Okay, the lowest forecasted price. That is the amount he will buy. Okay, and he is hoping that in the future the price of the oil will increase. People have become billionaires just like that, okay? They buy at a very low
Mm,
price, they keep, And on time, when time comes, they sell at a very high price. Okay. So
Mm,
that is how you see people out there that are selling the oil. They don't even own the oil. Okay. They don't own the oil. They have never
mm,
seen the oil. Okay. They just know that the oil is kept somewhere in the town farm, in a Vopak town farm somewhere around the world. Okay. They negotiate the price of the oil. Okay. They buy the oil, and when the price will increase, then they sell their oil. That's how it's been done. You understand? But the spot deal on the spot deal, okay, you buy it and you carry it. The price on the market is already known. Everybody knows, so you cannot negotiate. You cannot bring the price lower to the average price which is on the market. You understand?
mm.
Mm.
Okay.
So people.
So yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, so most people, they make a lot of big benefits in the future contracts. It's the same like they do big losses. Okay, they have big losses in the future contract. So this is for people who really can take the big risk. The bigger the risk, the bigger the earning. Okay.
Mm. Okay, so you had already told me that there are a lot of people who had never seen oil, single drop of oil, but they do a lot of earning from oil and gas business by futures contracts.
Yeah.
Like you said, yeah. So they know the oil is kept somewhere on the tank, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
And by only knowing that, how can they earn a lot of money?
They know where the oil is kept. They have the document for that. Okay. They buy the oil. Okay. Everything is between the two banks. Okay. They buy the oil. They keep the oil in the town farm. Okay. They wait
Mm.
for the time to the oil, the prices will increase. Then they sell their oil.
Oh, okay. So I understand. So they either they buy on a spot and sell on a future, or they buy on a future and sell on a spot, right?
Yeah. It means they buy on the future basis. Okay. And they sell on the spot
Uh,
basis.
they can do anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, they can. Yeah, they just and who will pay the money for a tank farm? Buyer?
The buyer. Once you buy it, it
Uh,
belongs to you. If you buy, it belongs to you, okay? If
mm,
at time in the future contract, you will arrange yourself with the supplier, I mean the seller, he may not already have produced your oil. The platform is still producing. At the rig they're still producing. You tell them, okay, the production for this year, you will have 6 month production guaranteed to us, okay? Or one month
mm,
production, you will sell to us. Okay, so the tank farm is empty. You have not rented the tank farm. Okay. So when the 1 month will arrive, the drillers, I mean the production company, they will bring your oil to the town farm, you know, and at that moment you sell the oil on spot when it arrives in the town farm. You see that you did not rent the town farm for a long period. Maybe you rented the town farm for 1 week, okay? And you make a lot of money.
mm.
So that's how it's been
No,
done.
so, sorry. Yeah. Could you please repeat again?
So I'm saying they buy on the future basis, okay? On this future basis, they sign the contract with the oil producers, okay? That you will supply us on the 1st of January 2026, okay? You will supply us this amount of oil on the 1st of January 2026. You will supply it in the Vopak town farm located in Rotterdam, which is the capacity of 10 million barrels, for example. Okay? So, as for now, they have not rented the town farm, but they will contact the Vopak company to make the town farm available for them on the 1st of January 2026. Okay? On the 1st of January 2026, when the supplier, I mean the seller, which is the producing company, they come with the oil in the tanker. They pump the oil in the town farm available in Rotterdam. Okay. In this town farm available
Mm.
in Rotterdam, the seller, the buyer, I mean, the person who has bought it, okay, he is already in the position of the seller because the oil price has increased and he has already find new buyers for his oil. So he may use the town farm only for 1 day or 2 days. You understand? And he sell the whole oil.
Wow, man.
And that's how they
That's
do
a
it.
great technique, man. Great trader. This is the trader technique.
Yeah, this is
Pure trader.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's how they make money.
yeah, man.
And there are
Yeah.
some of them are even very wise, okay? They see the
Mm,
production company and they say, okay, you will supply oils, you will supply the oil to us, maybe 50,000, I mean, 50 million barrels, okay, on the 1st of January 2026, okay? You will
mm,
supply with the ship to us. This is a pure tanker to tanker procedure. You will supply us to us in international waters at the given position. They have already given the position. Then they will advertise on the market that I have oil available on the 1st of January, and this is the procedure. This is the quantity, and this is the procedure. It will be available. Once you agree with them, they will give you the location, and they make sure that on the 1st of January, you bring your tanker to the international waters, you meet their tank, and you align and you collect the oil. So they don't rent any town farm. They sell the oil that they have never seen the oil. You understand?
wow, man. Yeah, this is a more advanced, man. So
Yeah,
this
this
means you are not having anything on physical side, right?
you're
You
not.
are just facilitating a trade,
Yes, you're
pure trade.
facilitating the trades. Yes, there's nothing physical.
Yeah,
You don't see anything physical,
yeah. So so you are you are directly giving your buyer by your main seller.
by the main seller. Okay, that's it. You understand the point. Congratulations, you
Yeah,
understand the
man.
point. Yeah. So you supply
I
the buyer
understand,
with
man.
your main seller, and you don't spend anything there. You just earn money.
Mm,
So that's how so many
mm.
people do, you know?
Okay,
And
and in the yeah, so in this case, if you do these things, then can't there is a chance that your seller and your buyer will be the same afterwards?
that your seller and the buyer, it is possible.
Yes,
Okay? It is possible.
yes.
Your seller may have sold the oil to you at a very cheap price, and when time come, okay, they have the obligation, okay, to supply the oil to you, okay. But they too,
Yeah.
maybe they have another order, someone who is buying the oil at a very high price. They say, okay,
Mm,
the price on the market, you bought it from us, the price was uh, $80 per barrel, for example, okay. But right now, the price on the market is $100 per barrel. Okay. We have a buyer who is ready to buy it from us at maybe $120 per barrel. So what we're gonna do, just give your oil to us at the market price, which is $100 per barrel, and we sell it to other people. You know, if you do agree, they
mm,
transfer your money to you.
mm.
If you
No.
did
Mm.
answer your
Okay.
question.
Yeah, that's what I understand. But I mean, okay, I want to take your time on these things.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a main seller. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
you are a main oil producer.
Yeah.
Okay, I am a trader.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I don't have anything. I don't have any physical thing. I have only money.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
and I have a buyer.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't
Hmm.
have a buyer. I am
Hmm.
your buyer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but right now I am doing the transaction from my side directly you to my buyer. Okay,
Okay.
like you said.
Yes.
Okay, but I mean, okay, the deal done. I make a lot of money, but afterwards, you know that you know my buyer, right?
Okay.
You know my buyer. Yeah, you know my buyer. I know that trader. Why not I directly go to that buyer? Why I need to uh, mm, meet this trader in between? You don't think like that or not?
That why don't I, the main seller, go directly to your buyer?
Yes, afterwards.
Man, business is not done that way. You know, in the business, once you just circumvent one person, people will know about you, people will blackmail you, and no one will want to work with you again. Okay? I have told you in this business, for you to succeed in the business, you have to be transparent with each and everyone. If people don't trust you, they cannot deal with you. If people see that you want to chew bigger than the others, people will not want to work with you. If, as a main seller, okay, I notice that you have, first of all, it is rare for a facilitator or a broker to reveal the identity of his buyer before signing a contract, okay? It is very rare. But if it happens, as a main seller, I should not circumvent you and sell directly to your seller because when the ship or the tankers, when they go in the sea to do the transaction, I, the main seller, I am not there. You, the buyer, you are not there. The captain of the two vessels are the one doing the business, doing the transactions with their employees. Okay? We are not there to know the oil
Oh,
and where is the oil going to. They just know that there is a ship. The name is this and that. These are the specs of the ship. And there's what is so-called the Cure 88. Cure 88 of the tanker. Okay. Once they have the Cure 88 of the tanker, they meet and they do the transaction. They don't even know who has chartered the vessel. Okay. They don't know who chartered the vessel, so they are just doing the transaction because it is what was ordered to them. So they are like technicians, they are doing the job. They don't know what is going on in business. You understand?
okay. Now I understand. So you mean once you got a money from me, then you don't care, right?
Whether I get, come again.
So you are a main seller, okay? Once you get the money from me, you don't care who is my buyer, who is my seller, right?
Honestly speaking, they don't care. Most of the time, you will see that
Yeah.
the main seller, if the main seller is the production company, they don't care. You know, they like to
Uh,
deal, and most
okay.
of them like to deal with their facilitators. Okay?
Or
They
trader.
like to deal with the
Yeah.
facilitators because facilitators will always bring client all the time. If they circumvent one facilitator, it will go around. People will know that this company is not serious. They always circumvent people, and at the end, people will put them on the blacklist. Okay, no one will want to work with them. In the oil and gas, you have to be honest and transparent with people. That is the trick of the game. You understand?
Okay. Because I had seen on this internet, I don't know about this oil and gas business. I am just a baby on this field, but I have seen on export and import business from very close that okay, you are a broker. Now you are facilitating a trade between the scrap metal buyer of India
Yeah.
from the scrap metal seller of a United States.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, but once once you did a business and once the one to time if the business go in a good way, the deal close in a very efficient way, then The seller of United States want to bypass you. You understand?
I understand.
They want to, yeah. So I just want to be aware that is that thing happen on oil and gas business or not?
It happens, okay? It happens, but it is very bad, okay? It happens. Even me, I have closed some deals that they never pay me, okay? But I always
Mm,
say, once someone has circumvented you, if you have an NCNDA with them, then you sue them to court. If you don't want to run
mm,
to the tribunals with them, okay, you allow it and
mm,
you just blackmail them, you know. The
mm,
facilitators,
mm,
most of them, they know themselves, okay, among each other. When you just tell them, I have worked with this company, I am the one who facilitated this business, and at the end, I was not paid. You know, that is that small statement that you just voice out is louder than millions of dollars that they can pay you. Okay, because
okay.
in the future, once they have oil, facilitators will not want to bring their buyers. Actually, facilitators are the one who bring the buyers. Okay, facilitators are the
Mm,
one facilitating the business. You know, at the
okay. Mm,
production sites, when they produce, they put in tankers, they are there waiting for someone to bring a buyer for them. Okay.
okay.
That is why you will see that there are more sellers than buyers.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I understand these things. Yeah, like you said, yeah, you had already opened my eyes that by NCNDA we can prevent that. Some if somebody is not going to give us the money, then we can sue them, and it can be a lot of money they have to pay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand, but I don't mean only that. I mean, okay, you engineer, you are a seller from there, and there is a one buyer here, okay,
Okay.
and I am a trader facilitator somewhere, okay. I am facilitating a trade, but I am facilitating it in such a way that, hey, you engineer can't bypass me, okay.
Okay.
but once you know your buyer, my buyer is in United States. Once you
Know him.
know your buyer, once you identify buyer, you can think on a future that why I need to why I need to pay us big money to this facilitator, this broker. I can directly contact with him and I can make a deal. You can do these things too.
That happens a lot in the oil and gas. Oil and gas is the same like all other commodities that you trade all around the world. You have to know that it can happen, okay? What is good is that when you are transparent with people and you familiarize with people, they want to work with you, they want to share with you. That is why it is important. Just from the first deal, you will make some contact in the team, okay? And you will start working with them. It is very important. If you keep yourself out of the team, of the company, if you don't socialize, if you don't network with people, then sometimes they will tend to close deals without you. By the way, if you have people who are normally educated, I will say it, and I put it normally educated, they don't like to circumvent because everything runs from the sales and purchase department. Okay, the sales and purchase department, and these people they like to be transparent because they know what can happen if they are not transparent. You know, that is why this issue of circumventing convention all the time is most of the time by people who are not professional. You understand? Big companies they don't circumvent.
Yeah, I understand what you are saying, but it is happen only for a one time. You know, you the you seller and the buyer over here, they don't need me each and every time, right? So okay, so for one time they can give me a money, they can do a business with the
Okay.
help of me, but the second time they know each other and they can bypass me.
But you have
So
an
how
NCNDA with the party that you're representing. If you're representing the buyer, you have an NCNDA with the buyer. if you have the you're
for
representing
the
the seller, you have an NCNDA with the
okay,
seller.
okay, so this is for a lifetime.
It is not for a lifetime, it is for a given period of time, okay? You can have
uh,
NCNDA with someone for 1 year or for 5 years, okay? If you have it for 5 years,
okay, okay,
then within 5 years, all the contracts that will close through you, they have to pay you. That is why so many companies they like to work with facilitators on a contract basis, okay? They don't just work with
okay,
you like that. If you say, I am a facilitator, they say, okay, what can you bring to us? When they see that you are serious, okay, let's have an NCNDA together. We have a short contract which specifies that you are going to do this and that, you are going to bring clients for us, and this is the structure of your commission. Okay? These are
okay,
professionals.
okay. Now
And
I
that is why it is good to play professional.
okay, man. Yeah, these things, yeah.
I hope I have
I
answered your
now,
question.
yeah. You have already answered my question, but I like the one point that you are explaining that you are you are a facilitator, trader. You are directly selling the sheep of your seller to a buyer. That is the number one thing.
Yeah.
That impressed me a lot. Okay, maybe I will be that one day. Let's hope. Okay, let's go ahead.
I believe that you will do it if you are committed and you don't give up. Okay? Because the issue with oil
Yeah.
and gas business is that there are so many people that start, they are on the haste to make big money very fast, okay? And they feel discouraged at the end. Just be patient, work professionally, take your time to build the trust with the several people around you, and you will see how you will make it. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Okay. Okay. No.
if that
No.
is,
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
We can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted
So.
to say,
Uh,
concerning the procedure we've been talking about, why is it important to have a procedure? Is that when a contract is drawn, it's the procedure specify what the seller and buyer will do at a given time period. This is what I have explained, and the specifics of the procedure come into effect as soon as the contract is signed and sealed by both parties. So what is described in the procedure is what is going to be performed. And it is the content of the procedure which is most of the time discussed during the table talk meeting. Most of the time they will call for the table talk meeting because people do not agree or people don't understand what is specified in the procedure. Once you receive an ROI, the thing that has to be that to grasp your mind, that you have to capture your mind most of the time should be the procedure because the tricks, there are just so many tricks in the procedure. Okay. And this procedure specifies the order
hmm.
of business in respect with the contract. It states how and when things could be done within the specifics in a contract. I hope you really understand what I mean by this. Is there a question? So
Not that
you
much.
must spend enough time to study the procedure before signing a contract. Procedure can only be amended by a mutual agreement of both parties. It is very important. We've seen people trying to modify the procedure, but it has to
Yeah.
be on the mutual agreement basis. If you modify a procedure without telling the other party, then you will be faking everything because you must have the signature on all the pages of the SPA. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here I'm going to give a sample procedure, and you will tell me which type of procedure we are talking about. So number one, they said seller and buyer sign sales purchase agreement, the SPA, with full banking details and copies. And copies. Sorry, my I typed. There's a typing mistake here. Copy sent to both banks. That's number one. Number two, in the procedure, they said buyer bank give the seller bank under taking, which is the LOE, and authority to load. No, I was talking about the bank undertaking. Okay. Charter party agreement of vessel in buyer's name and duty addressed to seller. Payment by SWIFT in favor of seller and intermediaries. Okay. Three, seller loads his vessel, send the notice of readiness to the buyer vessel. Buyer vessel sends an expected time of arrival to the seller's vessel. The two captains agree within 45 to 65 N miles, okay? For transshipment, the two vessels alongside for transshipment, okay? With the following require document. The buyer's independent inspector confirms cure and cure on board seller's vessel. And five, buyer issue standby letter of credit. Six, the transshipment takes place. Seven, payment by Swift kit against final cure and cure on board. I hope you remember the meaning of cure and cure. Buyer's vessel and presentations of the following documents. These are the required documents. Among them, the original bill of landing, the commercial invoice, the certificate of origin, the certificate of quantity and quality, the certificate of ownership, tanker haulage report, tanker time, sheet master receipt of document. So according to you, I don't know if you have grasped anything in this procedure. According to you, which type of procedure is this? Which type of contract?
This is uh, we have a one time and another one is a procedure, right? So this means that you are asking that which one, this CIF, FOB, and TTT.
Yes.
You are asking?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is a TTT.
Perfect. Perfect. This is the TTT transaction. Okay. This is the TTT because
Yeah.
we mentioned the both tankers will come alongside. We mentioned the notice of readiness. We mentioned the expected time of arrival. Okay, so this is a TTT transaction. Very simple. Let's keep
Yeah.
the ball rolling. So you have to keep in mind that items in the procedure differ from seller to seller. There are some sellers who would like to specify so many things. Okay, so the items may differ. But what is the only standard requirement is the presentation of the documents before payment is made by the buyer's bank. So work on document basis. I always tell my students, work on document basis. If you don't have documents, you will not have anything to claim when you go to the bank. Okay, that's the only thing. The procedure is constructed based on the way the buyer and the seller want to transact the business. That is why the TTM
Uh,
is very important, the table talk meeting. Okay. That is
okay.
why they
By the way, I
describe the
want to ask
procedure.
one question.
Okay.
What is mean by Q and Q?
The cure and cure, I said the quality and quantity analysis.
Okay.
I
Okay.
told
Okay.
you,
Let's move ahead. Yeah.
yeah, when the oil
Okay. Okay.
arrives, they will take a sample, they will analyze, and from there they will have the gravity, the space